Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, January 31, 2025. Today's new moon motivates you to take better care of yourself, and improving daily routines plays a significant role in this. You could be loving what you do and bringing new, more creative, happier energy to your work. The desire to take charge of your health, self-care initiatives, chores, or work can take hold. There may be a project in its development stages that consumes much of your attention, or you could be handling matters that help you get more organized and feel more in control of your life. You could have new priorities and tasks to manage, and great ideas for making improvements are likely to come to you in the weeks ahead. In some way, you are starting fresh and new in your daily affairs. You could never be reluctant to the idea of love. Although, when considering today's new moon, chances are you're choosing to remain focused on your to-dos, but even still, you're willing to switch things up a bit. Hovering over your responsible sixth house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service, it's no secret that this lunation is triggering a powerful shift within you. There is a strong urge for freedom at this time, potentially inspiring the desire to explore other horizons and meet new prospects along the way. Mars and Venus are also smitten in your fifth house of love and romance, so there you have it. While Mercury didn't begin his retrograde phase in Capricorn, it will end here tomorrow, with the planet of communications last full day in retrograde motion, full of both opportunities and a few challenges. A Mercury retrograde phase is notorious for mixed messages, misunderstandings and mistakes, but only if you rush things. The moon's return to your communication sector is, however, making it easier to seize the chance this brings to give the past and unsaid words a voice. While Venus, the planet of love's direct turn in Capricorn over the weekend, has turned your heart's focus away from the past and onto the future, and even both planets in your romantic sector are now in direct motion, communication is the last holdout. It is the moon's return to your communication sector today that can give Mercury, the planet of communications last full day in retrograde motion in Capricorn, and any unsaid words a boost. Now is the time to reinvent your everyday work life under the new moon in Aquarius. Innovative Luna opens a new cycle in your professional life, asking you to consider new career paths or work environments. For some, this could be the perfect lunation to manifest a new job, a raise, or a promotion. Generally speaking, the lunation can kick off a work and life and routine that is unique to you. So, you can set the goal of being productive by playing to your strengths or making your unique professional perspectives part of your professional life. Knowing that the moon is returning to your financial sector later in the week, the money gods are happy to wait their turn, recognizing the importance of having your work hat on today. A sense of resolve kicks in on the job front in time to capture the momentum from yesterday's new moon, something that will have income implications when the time comes. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. No one can construct a more solid argument than you. You have a quick mind and you're good with logic. But is this really about winning the argument? Should it be? Reassess your stance. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. There is a lot to be said for getting some exercise in before you get to work in the morning. Communication difficulties tend to fly by the wayside for those who jog before work, get in a pre-dawn workout, or even just walk to work. Take your body seriously and you will notice the effects in your personal and professional life. With today's cosmic climate, it's a good time to negotiate these kinds of commitments with yourself. With the essence of this day about you, you may feel the desire to spend some time rejuvenating yourself. There is nothing wrong with this, as taking care of others means that you also need to take care of the caregiver. Surrender yourself to the needs that this day has brought to the forefront. Or you. Do whatever feels right. Once you have rejuvenated your spirit and body, you'll feel more ready to resume with the care you give to others. Our eyes in the sky. As you begin to organize your thoughts and align your energy with your goals, you may notice that a sense of stability is settling in. There's a certain flow to life right now, a feeling that things are beginning to come together in ways that feel natural and rewarding. But just because things are smooth at the moment doesn't mean you should take them for granted. Life is constantly in motion, and while this is a wonderful period to enjoy your progress, it's also a key moment to reinforce what you've built. What steps can you take to ensure that your success isn't fleeting but instead becomes a solid foundation for the future? Small, intentional actions now can make a huge difference in sustaining what you've worked so hard to achieve. Have you ever looked back on a time when everything was going well and realized you could have done more to maintain that momentum? Now is your chance to build upon what you have, so take advantage of it. Socially, you are radiating an effortless charm and openness, making it easier than ever to connect with those around you. You may find that conversations flow smoothly, new friendships form with ease, and existing relationships deepen in unexpected ways. Have you ever walked into a space and immediately felt like you belonged, like the energy was just right? That's the kind of presence you bring to the table right now. This is a time to embrace the joy of human connection, to nurture the relationships that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Whether it's through laughter, shared dreams, or simply the comfort of knowing someone truly understands you, the bonds you create now could prove to be incredibly meaningful in the long run. However, as much as things are falling into place, not everything may move forward exactly as planned. There may be delays, roadblocks, or moments where progress seems to stall, and that can be frustrating, especially when you're feeling so motivated. But setbacks are not stop signs, they are detours guiding you towards something even better. Have you ever faced a moment of disappointment, only to later realize it led you to an outcome far greater than what you originally imagined? Sometimes, what feels like a delay is actually the universe working behind the scenes to align things in your favor. The key is to remain patient, adaptable, and resilient. Instead of focusing on what's not working, shift your attention to what can be learned from the situation. There is wisdom in every challenge, and if you take the time to see the lesson within it, you'll come out stronger and more prepared for what's ahead. As you navigate this period of inspiration, connection, and growth, remember that you are in the process of shaping your future. The energy around you is ripe for transformation, for embracing new ideas, for stepping into the version of yourself that you've been envisioning. What is one goal or dream you're ready to commit to right now? Take a moment to reflect on it, to set an intention, and to move forward with confidence. The journey ahead is filled with possibility. Trust in your path, embrace the moments of clarity, and know that every step you take is leading you exactly where you need to be.